prepared.
The dream I have is not like I'm not prepared for school, so I forget my combination. Whoops, LinkedIn. Let's remove LinkedIn. I know. I keep opening LinkedIn. Will fix sometimes. Save changes. Perfect. Hey, Martha.
Hey.
We're live, Martha.
Cool.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
On this beautiful Saturday morning.
I love it. It's not 9 million degrees.
I know. We had a little cold front come in. All right, we're here again on a Saturday.
What do you got?
We got the numbers fresh off the press.
Yay. August
was insane.
Was it?
Crazy. As our coach would say, is bananas. So we're going to talk about that. So we're going to talk about the numbers a little bit. Yes.
Yes.
And what I also want to talk about is for most of us who aren't going to sell.
Yeah, a lot of us don't need a
great. I got more equity in my house. Yay. It's a seller's market, but it really.
Why do I care?
Exactly. So we've got 2 or 3 tips.
Yeah, a couple things
that you can do to take advantage of this crazy market.
Yeah.
Because there's some things that you can do. Mm-hmm. So shall we start with our little coffee spinning thing?
Yeah, let's coffee.
Good morning with Alex and Martha. All right, you want to banter for a bit?
No, that seems so scripted.
But we have a plan.
How was your week?
Right? We talk about little things for a minute, then we get into it. I don't know. It was just kind of weird.
Why?
I don't know. How was yours?
It's okay.
Maybe we should be scripted.
School.
You got into a good routine.
Trying to.
And your routine has kind of pushed me out of my routine.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
kind of like fell into my orbit.
I did. And so I'm trying to pull out of it.
Yes.
And so I've been going to the office a little bit more.
Forgetting things.
Which is uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable to be at the office.
I don't know. It's creating a new routine though.
Yes.
I got to make sure I got masks on me at all times.
Oh yeah.
Because I've been going to places forgetting to bring my mask. I have a hard time keeping up with my keys and my wallet.
But I saw a thing that men can only remember 3 things.
So
keys, wallet, phone.
Keys, wallet, pants. I mean, that's it. There's something going to give. So I keep the keys in the truck, so that helps. So
tell people that.
They don't know where I live. So that leaves keys, wallet, pants. There's no room for a mask.
Poor Alexis, who's like a good little mask wearer.
Yes.
We were out yesterday and we got out of the car to go into the grocery store and we walk in and the little guy with cleaning the carts, he's like, "Do you need a mask? I have masks here." And she totally forgot to put her mask. And I didn't notice it either, but I had an extra one in my purse. So.
Well, that was very motherly of you.
Yeah.
But it was fine. I mean, we checked out the flip. It's moving along slowly, but it's looking like a house again, which is nice.
Time to bring stuff back in.
I know. We get to go cabinet shopping today. That's kind of exciting, isn't it?
I know, but it always makes me want cabinets.
Yeah, I know. Good morning. All right. Shall we get started on the numbers?
Let's do some numbers. What do you got for August?
Well, I kind of want to start just with a bigger picture of things, just overall, right?
Okay.
So just looking nationally.
Yes.
I mean, it's still busy. Everybody's kind of having the same problems nationally on inventory.
Oh, really?
And just the same thing. It's not unique to us.
No.
So, I mean, one of the things, obviously, I think COVID did slow down people putting their house on the market.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also slowed down, people moving. Hey, Donovan, good morning, buddy. It also changed, people's ability to move to different states.
Yeah.
So it did change things a lot on that. Uh-huh. So just one slide I want to show real quick.
Woo.
This is just showing traffic, right? So we can see where it did dip down.
When is that? Because
this is this year.
Small. But what? This is the full year?
This is the full year. So the beginning of the year, we started off, and it's just been crazy. But we can see, August, we're starting to slow down just a little bit. But
school
seasonal, yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's still very busy. And the other thing I like to do is just, bring out the old crystal ball.
Yeah.
And this data I'm getting from KCM, they're still predicting, we got one house. I don't know who they are. Those negative Nellies.
Yeah, what's that?
They got -%. But
everyone else is crazy high and they're -1.
Well, that's not crazy high. 3 to 4% would be considered just normal. That's just normal growth.
So we're okay.
Yeah, it's looking like the next year is probably going to be okay.
It's going to be normal.
Yeah. So for us, we're at over 7% appreciation.
Yeah.
So we may go down to 3, 4. Okay. That's not bad.
No, that's not bad.
No, that's not losing 10% of your equity like happened before.
Right.
So we're predicting everything's still kind of be okay for the next year.
Cool.
We'll start with that.
All right.
All
What
right.
about August?
What about August?
August was fun. It was hot.
It was busy though.
It was very busy.
I didn't feel like I was crazy busy because we're not doing like a lot of buyers.
No, but it was the ones that are doing something.
Yeah, absolutely. And the listings, it's harder and easier right now, right?
Yeah.
Because they sell easy, but then
But
you
they're
have a little bit more work because
Yes,
it's
just getting them ready.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what do you got?
So compared to last year, Martha, inventory down 57%.
Holy cow.
So what does that mean for buyers?
That means there are no houses to buy.
You're
really competitive.
Yes, they have half
the
amount of options they had last year.
That's hard.
It is.
I feel bad for them.
I do. And we just had one that sold very quickly. The offer was killer though. I mean, it was
all of the
oh my
offers
God.
were killer.
They're paying for title policy, the buyer is, they're paying for surveys, HOA, and we got this craziness called a TOM fee.
Yeah.
Which is they pay them to pull the house off the market.
And they just get that.
Yeah. So my seller just got like $700 mailed to her. Here, thank you for letting me have the opportunity to buy your house.
That's crazy.
And it's
that's
yes.
crazy. And they
It's
were all
interesting.
good offers.
All of them. Over list price. Just
Yeah.
solid. In a neighborhood that is a year ago was 50,000 less, 20%
Oh,
less.
those people got good appreciation.
They had great appreciation. All right. What about
Pending sales are up 32%. So a pending sale, if you don't know, is a house that has a contract on it that somebody intends to purchase it.
yes, it is pulled off the market.
Yeah, they're not showing it anymore.
Like dating now, huh? So
They're
they
dating.
entered
It's
into a
exclusive.
relation. It's exclusive. They changed their status.
Yes.
Oh.
So yeah, those are up 32%
Yes.
over last year.
Which is, I think this is interesting, and you and I were talking about this. It's not corresponding directly with the closed, though.
No,
So you would think if pending is up, right?
the closed sales would be up.
But they're not.
No, they're about the same, right?
Yeah, which could
So-
be one of two things.
I think one of the things is that it's taking a little longer to close the
I-
properties. The lenders
Absolutely.
are backed up because
Absolutely
of the
agree with that.
refis. So
And-
it's taking a little time.
And it's not even just the lenders; it's the title companies too.
Yeah, they're real busy too.
They're just. I feel bad for them.
It almost seems, looking at these numbers, like that's about capacity.
You know, we have that theory.
That we can't close anymore
So we're running at capacity.
for the closings. So it's got to get pushed out because they can't do it quicker.
That's true.
Because you can only do so much. You only have so many employees. You only have so much space.
And you see a ton of people coming into the real estate spot, but we don't see like extra people coming into the mortgage and the title world.
Well, we don't see that.
No, but
We don't like
well,
mortgage math.
whatever. I like math. Math
I
is
don't
fun.
like math.
So, like we were saying, so Martha just said pending we're up 32, but closed
We're only up 1.
a little over 1% over
Yeah.
this time last
So
year.
it's, like I said, it feels like it's a capacity.
And if we look at the overall numbers,
Mhm.
we're still down a little over 1% year to date from this time last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is kind of interesting. So the
Yes.
volume is the same. The unit numbers has been the same.
Mhm.
But the big number, you ready?
Oh, I want to see the big number.
The big number,
Is holy cow.
average sale, and that should be a dollar sign. not a
Somebody just
percent
talked to me
sign.
before we went up about
Oh.
typos, and now this is a big one.
Oh. All right, sales price ain't up 299,000%. That should be a dollar sign.
You were just so shocked.
I was. I usually am pretty good about that.
But what that is up how much? 15%?
15% over
Last
August.
So if you bought last August, you have 15% more equity in your house on average.
If they bought at the beginning of the year, they probably have 50%.
I know
You're
we had
good.
some closings at the end of last year. And I was like, wow, these people's houses are well over 200,000 now.
Absolutely.
And yeah.
Hey, Martha,
Yeah.
tell me another time in Albuquerque housing history where pricing was this high.
A long time ago.
Never.
Hmm?
Never.
This is the highest it's ever been.
Not even close. The highest before during the boom was 246.
Ooh, so
I
this
mean,
is
it's
like
not
blowing it out of
even-
the park.
Not even close.
Good.
$299.
So if you want equity, you got it.
You do have equity, and we'll talk about that, right? So this would be one piece of what you can take advantage of now is, yeah, you do have more equity.
Mm-hmm.
And they said nationally, on average, people have over 150,000 equity in their houses now. On
Everyone's
average.
net worth went up.
They did go up. Absolutely. All right. Average days on market.
This is down.
26 days.
Under 30 days.
See, that's why you thought I was crazy. I was telling you I just take a 30-day listing agreement.
Yes.
Right? I mean, if everything's selling in 30 days,
that's true.
just take a 30-day listing.
That's true.
Your absorption rate.
1.1 month.
All right, babe, what does that mean?
There is about a month's supply of houses.
So
if nothing new came on the market, we would have a month.
So is that a seller's market?
I don't know. Ask your market
or
meter.
A buyer's market?
Seller. Ding, ding, ding.
Good
ding,
thing
ding.
I had that because I didn't know. Good thing the market hasn't changed because I haven't updated the little spinny thing. So that could have been embarrassing.
No, that's actual time.
Yeah, oh, it's a real thing. Absolutely.
Actual time.
All right. So let's talk about, you going to hit your numbers and then we'll talk about what people can do?
Yes.
I know you like tracking.
I track the $1 million homes.
The $1 million market. So last month, do you remember how many?
I do. 7.
Wow.
Closed in August.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
Month before that? I think it was 12.
I think it was 11, I think.
Which has been high. So even 7 is still higher than what we've been tracking for the last year.
I think there's a good reason for that.
What's that?
The interest rates are low.
The interest
so
rates
you can buy
are
a little
low.
more house.
They are. And I think we do have a lot of money people leaving other areas as well.
Yes.
So that's another piece. All right. Let's talk about a couple things you can do right now to take advantage
of your equity.
Okay.
Yay.
So first thing, I mean, I just looked at interest rates again. They're still in the 2s.
Yeah, and they're going to stay that way, I think, for a while. That's what
2s,
they're predicting.
but they're not going to go. I mean,
I don't think it can go much lower.
We're not waiting for them to get into the singles, the ones. Oh,
I mean, is there a point where the guy's just going to be like, "Here, take my money"?
Exactly. Oh, I'm not going to buy a house or refinance until it's in the 1s.
No,
that's insane. It's insane.
It is insane.
Because I believe we're going to move up to the 3s
Mm-hmm.
as soon as they have a coronavirus cure.
You think so?
Absolutely. Do you know why?
No.
Because they are using the real estate market to strengthen the economy. They need the economy right now to be strong because we've got other sectors that are low.
Okay.
Right? So once they do the coronavirus cure, however this thing plays out, other sectors are going to start picking up again.
True.
And then they'll start balancing it out.
Okay.
So I think rates will be in the 3s, mid 3s, which is still crazy low. But once you hear 2s, 3's high.
Let's track that and see if you're right.
Well, we will. I got it recorded now, so now I have to.
Yes, like your percent. 220.
So question right now for everybody. Are you happy with the interest rate you currently have on your personal property and your investment properties? If not,
refi.
Take advantage of this crazy, crazy low money.
So you could save money on your mortgage.
Absolutely.
Or you could cash flow better on your investment property.
Yep.
There's other things you can do. If refi.
Yeah.
What? You could get cash out.
You could get cash out.
To maybe do some home improvements or pay off some debts.
I don't recommend pulling out crazy amounts of money.
But if you want new kitchen cabinets.
Well, you could.
You could do that.
You could. But yeah,
you're putting it back in your house anyway. So that's actually a good thing to do with that money.
I'm not getting you cabinets.
I know. It's okay. I'll just rebuild them.
We'll just get a new house. So refi would be one absolutely that you should take advantage of now.
Yes.
If you don't want to refi or you already did and you got this huge amount of equity in your house, I think securing a HELOC.
What's a HELOC?
What's a HELOC?
It's a home equity line of credit.
Wouldn't be a bad idea because you can use that for investment properties later, or if something happens and you do lose your job, at least you've got that little safety cushion there.
And you can open a HELOC and not use it.
Yeah, and they don't charge you.
There.
So for example, if you got 100,000 equity, you could get a HELOC for 50,000. of it, and then you just have that money available if you need it.
If you need it. It's like a real quick loan that you don't have to use.
Right.
And if you never use it, no big deal.
So we have one set up on our property, and we can use it for flips and stuff like that if we need extra money, to take care of the other investment property stuff going on. So I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing, the last tip would
Is,
be, go ahead, Mark.
if you want to buy, you can get cheap money right now.
It's cheap money.
Yeah. If you're thinking, if you have money saved and you're like, well, I could pick up an investment property, you could totally do that right now and it wouldn't be crazy expensive. You're not spending a lot on interest.
I know there's a lot of talking heads saying, oh, pricing's high right now, you don't really want to invest, but it's cheap money.
Yep.
I mean,
and if you think about it
still.
in the way, like we had talked before about buying a property and then in 20 years using it to pay for college.
Right.
You could buy that property now, rent it, may not cash flow a lot.
Right.
But in 20 years,
even if it cash flows
look
even.
how paid down it is.
Absolutely.
And you could sell it and have cash.
Absolutely. So
someone else making your mortgage payment.
Still think it's a good time to invest in property.
Absolutely. It's always a good time.
It is. It is. And another piece of this that's interesting is because it's all tied into the affordability.
Yes.
So we think this is record high prices we've got.
So we would think it would be really, and the price has high and people aren't working as much. They can't afford to buy a house.
Are houses more affordable or less affordable than they were last year?
They're actually more affordable.
They're more affordable, namely because of this interest rate.
Yes.
So, all right. I hope that wasn't too
numbery.
Is that a real word?
I've been teaching first grade.
So it's
a real word.
Hope it wasn't too numbery, but we gave you a few tips there, to take advantage of this market. We also gave you an update on what the market is doing.
Yes.
If you want to know about your property
or your particular home,
or your
some
home,
are more than 15% up.
Oh, we got some neighborhoods that are definitely up more.
Yeah.
And some that are less. If you want to know about you, just let us know. Just DM us. We happily put something together for you. It's good to know what most people's biggest asset is worth.
Especially if you're thinking about refining or trying for the HELOC, it's good to know.
Absolutely. If you need a lender, DM me. We can send you a list of a couple of good lenders that we like. They're not good. They're great.
It's like, whoa, what
They're great. They're great lenders. I ain't going to send you guys good lenders.
Don't ask me for help with first grade math.
How about algebra and calculus?
No, I'm not a math tutor. I'm doing number bonds right now, which is something I never did at elementary
I
school.
don't even know what number bonds are.
I'll explain
All right, guys.
it to you later.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
We're going to do number bonds. Bye.